You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. Pope Leo XIV has been named as the new pontiff and is making history as the first American pope. The 69-year-old was born in Chicago. He was ordained as a priest in 1982. He also has dual citizenship between the U.S. and Peru.
Suddenly we were in the office and the white smoke started, then we got in position and we waited. We saw the palpable excitement in St. Peter's Square. Pope Leo XIV walked out and it was such a moment.
Now, President Donald Trump posted on social media about the new pope, saying in part, quote, "It is such an honor to realize that he's the first American pope. What excitement and what a great honor for our country." Switching gears now, a woman has died and others are recovering after a fire at a senior housing development. It happened in Rockville Center this morning. Now, officials say firefighters found people trapped in a first-floor apartment. 80 firefighters responded to the scene. Authorities say an accidental kitchen fire is to blame. And only in Newsday, a high school lacrosse coach has been charged with alleged sextortion of a 13-year-old boy. 20-year-old Joseph Garofalo pleaded not guilty to the charge of sexual exploitation of children. The Valley Stream coach was accused of enticing victims to send him inappropriate images on Snapchat. Officials say there are at least 30 alleged victims. And only in Newsday, part of a vault was removed from Rex Heuermann's home as the family gets ready to move. The door to the vault with Heuermann's initials was taken out by a team of movers from the Massapequa Park home. The family's attorney says they are cleaning up the house and getting ready to sell it. All right, let's take a quick look at tomorrow's weather. The bad news is rain will be on the way. It was a gorgeous one today, but thunderstorms will be heading our way. We'll have that 7-day forecast later in the broadcast, so make sure to stick with us. All right, an American has been elected pope for the first time in history. Newsday reporter Bart Jones explains the significance of this moment.
For generations, there's been a taboo against that. The thinking was we don't want to give more power to the world's major superpower. So obviously, why did that change? There's a couple of thoughts on it. First of all, some folks think that the world situation has changed. We no longer have one single superpower. We have China, we have other countries, so that's not really a factor anymore. Secondly, some analysts believe that the Cardinals may have wanted to create a counterweight to President Trump, someone from his own country who could stand up to him on some issues that they may disagree with him on, such as climate change and migration. So Long Islanders that we spoke with are shocked as well. Many didn't even know who he was at first. But also joy. Some of the more progressive Catholics are very happy that Prevost is committed to social justice teachings of the Catholic Church. So they're very happy about that. Even some conservative Catholics are kind of okay with it, it seems so far, because they don't think that they think he's more of a centrist, that he's progressive on social issues, but not so much on church doctrine, more traditional.
Now, Newsday spoke to some Long Islanders about the historic election.
In a million years, I didn't think we would have an American pope in my lifetime.
Time to embrace, be positive, and just accept changes. That's how I look at it, but I pray the world look at it in a positive way.
I had said to my husband, imagine we get an American pope, and that's what happened. I just want to see him continue the traditions of the church.
Now, for the latest news and updates on Pope Leo, head to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Now, today is VE Day. Events are taking place around the world commemorating 80 years since World War II ended in Europe. Andrew Anger has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It may be 2025 on Long Island, but inside this aircraft hangar, it's June 5th, 1944, Southern England, the day before D-Day.
And the green light is going. We are jumping tonight.
An immersion into the past at the American Air Power Museum for history buffs and the curious, wanting to experience what it was like for paratroopers and the 101st Airborne during World War II's Operation Overlord.
You learn it when you're younger, but to like experience now, you appreciate it more.
Elise Martinez from Massapequa diving into the past with her band of brothers, experiencing the excitement and fear as the Allies began the liberation of Europe.
Remember, it's imperative that we get to the assembly area.
And this month, on the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, historians say there are fewer and fewer veterans who can still tell the story, which is why Robert Scarabino takes this so seriously.
It's my obligation to forward these stories to the generations that are coming here.
But the highlight for these paratroopers was a ride aboard Second Chance, a twin-engine C-47 transport plane similar to ones used on D-Day. In the air, the tension was real. The bumps, sounds, and smell of the engines letting everyone reflect on what tens of thousands of young paratroopers were about to do in the skies over France 8 decades ago.
Oh, I'm more than ready. I'm excited.
Now, you may notice on everyone's uniform here, there's a name. That's the name of an actual paratrooper who participated in the D-Day invasion, giving everyone here a closer tie to history.
Stand up! Then it was time to make a simulated jump, clipping onto the static line and leaping into history. Back safely on the ground, participants were told to look in their pockets. A card inside told the story of the name on their uniform.
What happened to your soldier?
Did not make it, died in France. So definitely something I'll look into.
Made it through all three campaigns, survived the entire war.
He's a lucky
So
one.
he is one of the few.
A humbling experience, many here tell me, but one they add should never be forgotten. In Farmingdale, Andrew Enger, NewsdayTV.
How about those Knicks, huh? They stunned the Celtics again to take a 2-0 series lead.
Tatum maneuvering. Oh, the ball knocked away! Another great defensive play for the Knicks! They've got it! They've won it! New York has gone up 2 games to none!
It was wild. For a second straight game, Jalen Brunson and the Knicks battled back from a 20-point deficit to beat Boston 91-90 in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals at TD Garden. Now the series, it shifts to Madison Square Garden. All right, so Game 3, as you know, is Saturday afternoon. Tip-off is at 3:30. Hockey now, the Rangers are introducing their new head coach, Mike Sullivan, and the new leader spoke to the media today.
I truly believe Mike's the premier coach in the National Hockey League. The second Mike was available, we quickly and aggressively pursued him, and we're certainly thrilled that pursuit led us to this moment today. There's a lot of work to be done, and I'm very excited to be partnering with Mike as we collectively try to achieve our goals here in New York.
It's an incredible honor to be the head coach of such a storied franchise, an Original Six team, a team that has such deep history and such a passionate fan base. It's hard not to get excited about being the head coach of an organization like this. I'm really excited about the opportunity to build a partnership with Chris. I'm really excited about potentially what we could build here moving forward that we could all be proud of. So for all those reasons, I couldn't be more excited to be the coach of the New York Rangers. I look forward to the challenges ahead. I know there's a lot of work to be done. We're going to do everything in our power to try to build the most competitive team we can.
The Who's farewell tour is coming to Jones Beach. The rock stars are making a stop in Wantagh on August 28th. Tickets go on sale May 16th. All right, here's what's up on Long Island. Celebrate Mom at a 2-day Mother's Day festival on the North Fork. There's hay rides, farm animals, apple blaster cannons, and wine tasting. It's Saturday and Sunday at Harb's Family Farm. Moms and grandmas get in free. Or see the Gene Simmons Band. Legendary bassist continues his tour Friday at the Paramount in Huntington. And also check out the Big Bounce America. The inflatable wonderland features obstacle courses, mazes, and slides. It's at Broadway Commons in Hicksville from Saturday through June 1st. All right, let's take a closer look at your 7-day forecast and take a peek, of course, at Mother's Day. You can see Friday we have rain. Saturday, Sunday we are dry with Mother's Day looking great with the mid-70s temps, and we look pretty dry until about Wednesday. But again, temps stay right around 70, if not higher.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries. Only in Newsday, there are over 50,000 unlicensed drivers on Long Island who are more likely to be involved in deadly crashes. What can be done to keep you safe? Dangerous roads, unlicensed drivers, now available at Newsday.com.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen here today, head over to Newsday.com. I'm Ken Bufa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say, install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can. Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.